All right, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to another video. Today I went to go visit my dad. I just left and I'm heading back home, and then I'm gonna pass by a cart that sells peanuts. So I'm pulling out cash. I was thinking about Sasha because she really likes these peanuts, and I'm gonna buy some peanuts for her. Actually, quite early, I'm trying to fix my schedule. I streamed for, I think, was it 18 hours? No, I streamed for 20 hours. I think it was 21 hours. I did a 21-hour live stream. And what I did was I streamed into the next day to try to fix my schedule. And now I'm technically, instead of sleeping during the day, I'm awake. But I'm feeling jet lag. I have to hold out today as long as I can to officially reset the schedule, because I'm so used to going to bed, during, like at noon or something like that. All right, today I want to talk about something pretty interesting that I saw on the internet. There's a lot of content creators on YouTube realizing that something happened on YouTube, and it was a certain day of the month where all of a sudden everybody lost a lot of views on YouTube. Oh, let me click here. There we go. And then a whole bunch of people are making content about it. One of the content creators that I've been watching that's been keeping up with this is Moist Critical. And he showed how some content creators literally figured out why people were getting less views. And it had to do with views on PC. So mobile views weren't affected. Views coming from specifically from PCs went down. So YouTube was doing something behind the scenes. Now, what's interesting is I wish there was this much reaction and commotion when YouTube did a massive thing way back in the day, back when I was doing a lot of videos on YouTube. Back then, YouTube did something where they switched from people getting notified on YouTube to an algorithmic based system. So what they basically did was, back in the day when I used to make a lot of videos on YouTube, believe it or not, if someone was subscribed, they got notified. And it wasn't subscribe, because right now if you hit the button on subscribe, there's a drop down menu. It gives you 3 options. When you click on the bell, it's 3 options. Now it's no longer subscribe. You can subscribe, that means you're subscribed, but oh no, the guy for the peanuts isn't there. Oh no. This is usually where I go. Oh man, I had the cash ready. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, maybe in this area we can find a place that sells peanuts. Oh man, I was looking forward to getting that for Sasha. She was gonna be super happy. Anyway, the whole point is, back in the day, if people were subscribed, they got notified. It's one of the reasons why a lot of old school YouTubers got a lot of views. If you had, basically, let's say you had 10,000 subscribers, your videos would average 10,000 views. That was normal, Nowadays, if you have 10,000 subscribers, you're not going to get 10,000 views per video, It's going to be a lot less. It's going to be literally maybe 5 to 10% of that. So if you're a really big content creator, you're only getting 5-10% of your total subscriber base, because those are the ones that actually get notified. So those were the good old days. Back in the day, I remember, I think I would get a lot more views than subscribers on my channels, but I think it's basically because a lot of my videos were tutorial guides, and they had music, and a lot of people rewatched the videos multiple times. So the views on my old videos, they would be insane. I'd have 100K views, and the videos would get I would have 100,000 subscribers, and the videos would get 300K views, 3 times the amount of views as my subscribers. But then I started noticing, I don't know exactly what year it started happening, But I remember a lot of content creators thought that it was, a lot of content creators on YouTube thought it was a bug in the system. And then they were like, they were making videos telling their subscribers, listen, I know some of you guys aren't getting notified. There's a bug in the system. Something's going on. We don't know what's going on, but it seems like it's an error on YouTube's end. You're not getting notified. So if you could do me a favor, go follow me on Twitter, and then that way, if you don't get notified on YouTube, at least you can check my Twitter. You'll see the video updated there. So, and that is one of the reasons why a lot of YouTubers made Twitter accounts, because YouTube's were little by little, they were, a lot of the subscribers weren't getting notified. But they didn't do it all of a sudden. Over a period of, I would say a couple years, little by little, they were turning off notifications for the subscribers until they got to the new system, which they have now, which is by default, everybody has notifications off. So like everybody that's subscribed no longer get notified. They used to, but then now they no longer. Now there's a new thing, which is the bell. If you click on the bell, it's a little drop down menu, and then you can choose how you want to get notified. So yeah, it's just one extra step. So in order for like a content creator to get more views, they have to try to convince their audience, their viewers, to please click on the bell. And that's one of the reasons why they promote it so much. Like they're, hey guys, make sure to click that bell, ding, and they put a little animation. It goes ding, click on that bell so you get notified. So anyway, so it's interesting to see that they're doing something else, but people caught on. They're figuring it out. And I just wish that they did that back in the day, you know, and kind of like expose what was going on. Because now it's like kind of like too late, right? Now everybody's used to the new system, the new algorithm. And so what that basically means is a lot of channels didn't die out because their content wasn't good anymore. It was basically the transition from the old system to the new system is the reason why a lot of big old school content creators no longer get the same views that they used to. It's because the notifications are turned off. How the heck are they supposed to get views if people aren't getting notified? They release a video, unless people literally go to your channel to check to see if you released a video, they'll never know. So for example, for me on my main channel, I 5% of my, it says it like it finally in the dashboard, you can find it. It literally says 5% for me. 5% of my subscriber base have notifications turned on. So if you take my total number of subs, which is almost 700,000, and then you draw what's 5% of that, it's like what's 5% of, oh, I'm bad at math now. Hold on a second. I gotta make a turn here. 10% of 700,000 is 70,000? Yeah. 5% is half of that. 35,000. So yeah, that's more or less how many views I get on YouTube. You know, when I release a main channel video, that's about as how many views I get. You know, 35,000, which is basically literally 5% of my total subscriber numbers. If all my subscribers got notified, I'd get a lot more views. So it's not that the channel died. It's that the notifications have turned off, and I haven't done a good enough job trying to convince my subscribers to turn the bell, to click on the bell. That's the issue. So whoever manages to make more people click on the bell, get more views. I'm headed home right now. I have a whole bunch of art portraits that my dad gave me a whole bunch of art frames, and I'm gonna take it to my mom, see if she likes any of them, and then I'm gonna go home and continue setting up the live stream. I don't think I'm gonna live stream today. I'm kind of tired. I think I'm just gonna hold out as long as I can, see if I can go to bed hopefully past midnight. Little by little, I'm trying to keep the schedule. So as long as I don't take a nap right now, I have to hold out, stay awake until midnight. But I'm tired right now. I'm like, ugh. So I might not stream. Instead, I think I'm just gonna work on the streaming room setup. I'll show it to you guys. I got a new robot. He runs around, and I've got it because very soon I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream. I'm gonna for like a month, because the baby, Sasha's pregnant and she's due in December. So I'm probably gonna do a 24-hour live stream until December, and then once the baby comes, I don't think I'm gonna get much sleep. I don't know. I'm a first-time father, so I don't know. I heard that I'm not going to get much sleep, so I definitely can't do the 24-hour live stream then. So I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream until then, so it'll be for like a month. And I'm very excited about that. I'm going to have a lot of different scenes. I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, 24-hour live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. I gotta get that set up. And then I'm going to have a whole bunch of different overlays. I'm going to have a projector with projector mapping. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of cameras. I got 2 new cameras I'm very excited about. They're the Osbot Tail Airs. They're wireless and they connect to the Wi-Fi network with 5G. So they're 1080p 60 and they stream in SRT. And I have one in the living room and I got one downstairs in my room, and they, with hand gestures, they follow you around and they're like 360. So I already tested them. They're amazing. And the microphones are really good on them too. So that way I'm gonna have, and then I'm also gonna have it so that the viewers, mostly right now it's mods, but I'm gonna also set it up so that the viewers, maybe perhaps with points or something like that, they can change the cameras. So they can follow, they can follow me around the house. If I'm doing a 24-hour live stream and let's say I'm not streaming at that moment, but instead I'm walking around the house, they can follow my movements or follow the cat's movements or follow the pet. I have this new robot pet. It's called Luna. It's like a little dog robot. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's really cool. He runs around, just does random stuff. I'm trying to set it up as so one of the cameras is the Luna. So I'm trying to figure out how to broadcast that. I already figured out how to make it so that the viewers can send a command to the robot so the robot does things. So what I did was I'm using a program called the Lumia Stream, and then I figured out how to do the text-to-speech through a different audio source. So I'm doing the text-to-speech, which is the OS base, operating system base, and I sent the audio signal through one of my monitors. So I grabbed the 3.5 millimeters, stuck it through there, and it goes to external speakers so that only that specific notification goes on the speakers, and people can access it with a text command, like exclamation, exclamation robot, and then you write down whatever the command is. So normally the command is like, hello Luna, play dead. So if someone types exclamation robot, hello Luna, plays dead, it'll play it on the speakers, and then the robot will play dead, so people can command the robot, go forward, go left, go right, so they can command it with the so I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I figured out how to do, I was doing experiments and I figured out I can do that. The viewers can also control the lights, and they can do redemptions that also do the lights animations. Like there's jump scares, there's lightning, and the lights go. I'm also going to do the projector mapping with a projector, with an AI projector mapping device that I'm getting soon. I think it comes later this month. Holy moly. So yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to finish setting that stuff up with all the overlays and everything. That's one of the reasons why I've been so busy. I've been working really hard on getting this gaming room complete set up. I had to download the program, the Lumia Stream. I had to look at tutorial videos online to see how to use these programs. Some of these programs are freaking complicated as hell. So I've been learning as I go. Now this projector mapping stuff is also complicated. I gotta learn how to do that once this thing comes in. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream soon. I'm very excited. So remember, it's gonna be on YouTube on my main channel, John SJU, youtube.com/John SJU. My TikTok, I don't remember my TikTok name. I think it's SwiftyJohn5. I think that's my name, SwiftyJohn5. And then, of course, twitch.tv/Swifty.